Have you ever opened a gift and felt your stomach drop before you even understood why? My mom ran our house like a ledger, and I learned that the hard way on the morning of my 18th birthday. Mom called herself fair, not generous. Every dollar spent on me, my brother, and my sister got logged in a spreadsheet she kept on the kitchen computer, going all the way back to when we were babies. Diapers, school supplies, birthday gifts, even a tooth filling once. All of it itemized under our names, color-coded, totaled at the bottom of each column. Fairness isn't a feeling, she liked to say. It's a number. My brother got a bike for his 16th because my sister's quinceañera had run a little over budget the year before, and Mom needed the column to even out. I never understood the system. I just knew that whenever Mom got that focused, squinty look at her laptop, somebody's gift was about to get smaller. The week before my 18th, she started acting strange. She kept the laptop closed when I walked by. She asked me, out of nowhere, what size shoes I wore, which she'd never once asked in 18 years of buying me shoes 2 sizes too big to grow into. My dad kept giving me this nervous half smile at dinner, like he was in on something he didn't fully agree with. I let myself hope. Maybe this was the year the spreadsheet finally worked in my favor. On the morning of my birthday, Mom sat me down at the kitchen table with her laptop already open, angled toward me like a business presentation. I wanted your 18th to mean something, she said, sliding the screen closer. So I did something I've never done before. I'm showing you the books. On the screen was 18 years of my life reduced to rows and columns. Every gift, every expense, every total, all the way down to a final cell highlighted in green, $14,212.47. That's what we've spent raising you, she said, beaming like she'd handed me a diploma. And look, it's almost exactly even with your brother and sister, to the dollar. I worked all month to make sure it balanced before you turned 18. Isn't that something? 18 years, and we were fair the whole time. That's your gift. Knowing you were never shortchanged. I stared at the spreadsheet. My friends were coming over in 3 hours to take me out for my birthday, and I had nothing to show them except a number proving my childhood had been audited. My dad wouldn't meet my eyes. My sister, watching from the doorway, looked like she wanted to disappear into the wall. So there's no actual gift, I said. It wasn't really a question. The gift is the peace of mind, Mom said, like I'd missed the point on purpose. That's when something in me went very calm and very clear. If Mom wanted to talk in numbers, I could talk in numbers too. I asked to borrow the laptop. She handed it over, still glowing, expecting me to admire the formulas. Instead, I opened a blank spreadsheet of my own. Since we're doing books, I said, let's do mine. I started listing every chore I'd done since I was 8. Dishes, 3 nights a week, 2 years. Lawn mowing, every summer, 6 years. Babysitting my brother and sister on weekends so she and Dad could go out, 4 years. I pulled up state minimum wage, multiplied it by every hour I could reasonably estimate, and put the total in a green cell of my own, $9,840. Then I added a line underneath, in red, outstanding balance owed to me, interest not included. I turned the laptop back around and slid it across the table. I figured if we're being fair, I said, we should be fair both directions. Mom's smile didn't fade so much as freeze. She read the number twice. My dad made a sound that was half cough, half laugh, and quickly turned it into a cough. My sister actually laughed out loud from the doorway, then clapped a hand over her mouth. You can take it out of my next 18 years, I said, standing up. I'll send you an invoice. Mom closed the laptop without a word. But that night, when I came home from my party, there was an envelope on my bed. Inside was $200 in cash, and a sticky note that said simply, partial payment. We'll talk about the rest. Mom.